Welcome to Singularity Computers. We hope you are happy with your new purchase and are excited about beginning your new build. Myself and my team are here to help you out with any advice, information, guidance that you need for using our products in your system. Today, the very first guide ever that we're doing for our products is on how to install a D5 pump into the Singularity Computers Protium D5 pump top and D5 pump cover. So step one always with liquid cooling components is to check all O-rings. Never assume anything with the O-rings. You need to check them for any irregularities. You also need to make sure that they are perfectly positioned in the O-ring groove. So that's what I'm doing here now. I've checked the O-ring on the D5 side. There's also an O-ring on the top of our pump top, which you can use this pump top standalone with the lid, or you can install a Protium reservoir. So the same thread, the same O-ring, is used whether you are using the pump top standalone with the lid or with a reservoir. So make sure that the O-rings are perfectly positioned. You can run your finger all the way around the O-ring, and at the same time this means you're also feeling for any irregularities or problems, but I would also remove the O-ring and do a visual inspection. You can see I'm also checking the tension on the stop fittings. Everything always needs to be tightened by hand with liquid cooling components. Never tighten anything with a tool. Don't assume that everything is pre-tightened. I do assembly personally myself of every single product. I personally inspect every single product, but I don't pre-tighten anything. I loosely tighten everything. So always double and even triple check everything to avoid any problems. Our D5 pump cover is actually three-piece, which a lot of people don't know. And it's designed so that you can just use the retention ring to position and install the D5 pump. This makes things easier just to start the thread and to properly position the pump, because the pump can go in crooked. The O-ring can dislodge and not install properly. So put the pump top upside down, run your finger all the way around the O-ring to make sure that it's in the groove. Push the pump into position all the way down to the O-ring, and then rotate the pump a little bit to really push the O-ring into the groove properly and flatten everything out. And then you can tighten up the retention ring. Next, you need to install the D5 rear cover, which is designed so that you don't need to remove the connectors from the cables. And then you can install the D5 cover body. This has a very fine thread, so run it backwards before you start the thread to position it properly so that you don't cross-thread it. Due to the large diameter of these threads, and this goes for the D5 lid thread, the D5 retention ring thread, and the D5 cover body thread, you need to tighten them quite firmly, and you don't need to worry about damaging these threads as long as you only ever tighten them by hand. So that's it, your assembly is complete, and the components are now ready to be used in your build.